Hey everyone, welcome to my first speed paint with a discussion. I did a thingy on the Instagram and the people were like, "Yeah, do this." And I was like, "Okay." So, yeah, in case you don't get it already, I'm Ari or Matt Kariko or however you want to pronounce that. I've heard that it's hard to pronounce or something. I don't work here. But today, I thought, like, for my first discussion, I'm gonna talk about something fucking easy. The art community, which I've been in for a while, believe it or not. And in my time here, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of shit. So we're just gonna get right into it. I have a nice little list of bullet points that I want to talk about, and yeah. So first, actually, before I get into that, I hope you guys appreciate this fucking speed paint because each the fucking I'm poor. Well, I'm not poor. Well, I don't have money personally, but I couldn't afford a good screen recorder. I got a free one, and the one I used only lets you record in 5 minute increments. So I had to record 20 or so separate recordings just for this. So I hope you appreciate it. Um, Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna. Oh, also, I have commissions. Speaking of money, I have commissions. Please commission me. Check my Instagram, check my Twitter. Information's up there. Or just fucking message me. Do whatever you want, baby. I want money. Anyway, so, yeah, first thing we're gonna talk about. So, something I noticed in the art community is there's so much drama. There is so much drama. There's like a group of, I guess, art community commentators that I see, like, they pick up in my feed sometimes on YouTube, and I look at them, and every time I look at them I just go like, ugh. Like, a part of me dies inside because I'm like, like, because every 5 minutes there's new drama with new people, like Dolly Guts, boom, drama. Fucking Lumi Starbun, boom, drama. And I see this shit all the time in my feed, like a new video every day of people I don't watch, people I don't want to watch. And if you click on the video, it's like, "Hey guys, welcome back to my drama channel. Today we're going to be talking about Lumi Starbun. Guess what she did this time?" And I'm just like, oh my god. like, ugh. Like, shut up. Which I don't understand is, like, you're giving those people attention with the copious amount of videos you are making about them, even though they are such problematic people. What I say is just make one video and then say, "This person sucks. Go fuck them," you know? But, whatever. I don't work here. But, like, that's the side of the art community I cannot stand, which is why I'm so scared to engage in the art community for any reason on YouTube. Like, even for art tutorials, even speed paints, because I know, like, that shit's gonna show up on my feed, more drama, and I'm just like, like, come on, it's the art community. It is the art community. And in the art community, there's so much controversy. Like, what happened? Whoa, like, you'd think it would be like a pretty good community, because it's just creative types, like, sharing their shit and being like, "Hey, man, your stuff is cool," and the other person's like, "Thank you, you too." But there's so much. One thing I've been seeing recently, which I saw one of my favorite artists say this, and I was like, "Oh God, like, what's happened?" Is the idea of art style theft, which I'm like, shut up. It's one of the most bullshit things I've ever seen. See, the thing is that, yeah, I'm punching up, but bigger artists, they get like a swelled head, and they think that their style is like trademarked or some shit, and then they see someone who's vaguely like them, and they're like, "Oh, you fucking stole my style," and it's like, well, okay, even if art style theft is a bad thing, is that a thing? Is that a bad thing? Like imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And it's their art. It's their art. It's their art. Okay? You may be like, "Oh, but people follow me for my style, and what if my followers leave me for them because da 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 da." Okay, number one, people don't follow you just for your art style. Sometimes, maybe some people have this thing, right, where they make their art about something, be it characters or ideas. Destiny Blue, she's an example. She does it on mental health, and that's, I personally don't follow her, but that's just an example. And there's a shit ton of artists who do like with characters. If the only thing you can attribute to your art is your style and not keep an audience based off of your personality or what you make of that style, then I don't know what to tell you, hunty. If it's that easy for them to switch to another artist, then that says more about you. They're doing their own thing. They are doing their own thing. You can't blame them for your art, for your followers liking them more. It does not affect you whatsoever. And it shouldn't, because it's not that big of a deal. Also, every single artist, literally every single artist, is inspired by some other artist. There's going to be similarities here and there. Hell, I notice it all the time. Similarities between X artists, all these artists. That doesn't mean that they are copying each other or stealing art styles. No. At the end of the day, it's their skill that they learned how to do. And just because they took inspiration from your style, even to the point where you want to say it's like the same, then unless they're actually stealing your art, unless they're drawing the same thing as you in your style to the point where it's literally just the same thing, or unless they're actually stealing your art, literally just take, like, why are you so upset? Oh my god. People are comparing this to actual art theft, and I'm like, okay, yeah, so someone reposting someone else's art without credit, yeah, that's the same as someone else, another artist, taking inspiration from another person's style. Yeah, they are comparable by every mean. And then there's art pages on Instagram, which is like that not credity thing. It's like, art pages on Instagram, like, shut up, like, shut up. They post the art and they're like, follow me for more art, and then they're like, check out my partners at blah 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 blah, and then at the very bottom they're like, art credit goes to this person. They don't at the person, they don't put an at, they just write their name. And I'm like, they're on Instagram, fucking at them so they know. And half the time when you go to these people's like accounts, it literally says, don't repost my shit, and I'm just like, art pages, like, you kind of wonder, like, is there someone behind this art page who's human and sentient and is actively this fucking stupid that they can't read the bio? Like, I get it, art pages can be good if they're like feature pages for underrated artists, but if it's like these big artists or small artists and they just post it without credit, or credit at the very bottom, or they just don't at the credit but they write it down, I'm just like, why? Was it truly necessary? These artists are working their ass off to make the art that you just took 2 seconds to repost it. And yeah, even if you make credit, like, they're doing it so often, like every 5 minutes, that it means nothing. It's like your art is just another thing that they're just gonna put on there, and it doesn't mean anything. Which, by the way, I don't understand people following art pages, like those art sharing pages. I don't understand why people follow those when you can just follow the actual artists who you like, because chances are you don't like every single art that you see on that page. It's a menagerie, right? So why not just follow the artists you like? Like, what I used to do is I would go to those pages, not follow them, but scroll through them to find artists who I like the style of, go to their page and follow. You don't follow, like, the art pages that just redistribute that shit. That's stupid. That's, like, counterintuitive. If they're crediting, that means, like, hey, check that person out. Like, go look at them, And then it brings me to my next thing, art tutorials on Instagram. Oh my god. There are some people on Instagram who are hella fucking salty. Like, it's, oh my god, it's amazing. There are art tutorials for, like, whatever, But the thing that I see gets people most riled up is anatomy. Anatomy, that scary word that no one likes. I don't like it either, but I understand I have to work on it, right? But then there are art tutorials that are like, hey guys, welcome to my art tutorial. Here's some anatomy tips, blah, 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 blah. And then people in the comments will be like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do it in my style. I don't have to do it by your tutorial. Don't tell me what to do. And I'm just like, no one's telling you what to do. No one asked you to comment. It is an option, like, no one's asking you to do this. This is just a tutorial for people who want to know. And if you don't want to know, that's fine. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Just shut up. Shut up about it. No one wants to hear. Oh my god. Speaking of the, like, it's my style thing, I all right, this is like something that's gotten me in hot water before, but for in my opinion, you can't excuse like mistakes for it being your style. The thing is about a style, those things are consistent. If in one picture something's right and in the other it's not, then it's not your style, it's just a mistake. But if you tell these people like, hey, I don't know, the head looks flat, like it looks flat, and then they're like, it's my style, so yeah, it's a cartoon, it's my style. But then you look at their other posts and it looks perfectly normal, and you're like, okay, did you just change your style for this specific post? Is that what's going on? You know? And it's just like, it's not that hard to take criticism, you know? Like one time I gave someone advice, and you know how they took it? They didn't. They just insulted my art back, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay. Some people like stand certain artists to the point of like absurdity. Like the people behind My Hero Academia, I don't watch that anime. And someone asked me if I liked the designs of some of the characters, and I was like, not really. I don't like it. They look kind of dumb. And they were like, oh yeah? Well, your art looks dumb. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, me insulting a studio warrants you insulting me, a not studio. And at the time, like a 15-year-old, like, okay, sir, flathead sir, but whatever. Anyway, so I have nothing else to talk about. I have no clue what to talk about, and I'm tired. I want to take a nap. Anyway, so yeah, see you later. Check out my Twitter, check out my Instagram. Please commission me. If you don't want to commission me, please reshare my commissions and send it to people, because I need money and I want money. Anyway, yeah, see ya. Bye.